How does Roblox Terrain Editor affect game performance? Imagine building a vibrant world in Roblox and wondering why sometimes your game runs smoothly while other times it lags or loads slowly. The Terrain Editor plays a big part in this. When you create landscapes in Roblox, it uses a system called voxel-based terrain. Think of voxels as tiny cubes that make up the world. This system allows for detailed and sculpted environments, but it can also be demanding on your computer or device. If you make very detailed terrain with lots of small voxels, it takes more processing power to display and update. The size of these voxels matters a lot. Usually they are around 4x4 studs, which is a measurement in Roblox. Smaller voxels give you more detail but also requiring more resources. Larger voxels are easier on performance but limit how much detail you can add. When you try to make very detailed landscapes with many small voxels, it can slow down your game or make editing frustrating. This is especially true for beginners who might not know how to balance detail and performance. Another key factor is the level of detail, or LOD, which controls how much terrain detail is shown at different distances. If the LOD is not set up properly, you might see choppy visuals or long load times. For example, when players join a game, the terrain might take longer to load if the settings are not optimized. This can cause lag, making gameplay less smooth. Developers often see slow terrain updates or textures loading late, which adds to the lag. Roblox also offers a feature called smooth terrain, which creates more natural-looking landscapes. While it looks great, it uses a lot of triangles and draw calls, which are instructions for the computer to render the terrain. This can cause performance drops, especially on devices with lower specs. Flat areas in smooth terrain still contain many triangles, which can be inefficient. To keep performance good, it's best to use detailed terrain only where it's needed, like hills or valleys. Using brush tools in the terrain editor can also cause lag spikes. When you paint or sculpt terrain, it requires the game to process a lot of data quickly. If your terrain is very complex or you use heavy brush strokes, it can slow down your editing process. This was less of an issue in older versions, but newer updates can demand more from your hardware. For creators, it's important to find a balance. Large, detailed terrains with lots of smooth terrain features can cause lag, longer load times, and make editing harder. To keep things running smoothly, you should limit terrain complexity, optimize your level of detail settings, and use brush tools carefully. This way, your game will look great and run well for players, and your development process will be more efficient. In short, the Roblox Terrain Editor affects game performance mainly through how it manages terrain detail, rendering, and updates. While it allows for rich environments, overdoing it can lead to lag, slow updates, and high resource use. Knowing how to optimize your terrain can make a big difference in creating a fun, smooth experience for everyone.